Hello friends of BA third year semester 6. In this video lecture we are going to discuss about the syllabus, unitization and pattern of question paper. Friends, we know very well that our question paper carries 80 marks and the total syllabus is divided into 4 different units. So in this lecture we are going to discuss about the syllabus as well as unitization in detail. Let us start with the first unit. The first unit in our syllabus is which carries 20 marks, and that unit is divided into two parts. The first topic into our unit number 1 is speeches and the second is reference skills. Speeches ज्याला मराठीत आपण भाषण असं म्हणतो. In this lesson we are going to discuss about the definition of speeches, then when we want to deliver effective speech, how to draft the speech is also important, and moreover how to make effective by doing what and what to avoid. So do's and don'ts, काय करावं आणि काय करायला नको, अशा प्रकारचं डिस्कशन आपण या टॉपिकमध्ये करणार आहोत. सो द फर्स्ट टॉपिक इज स्पीचेस. मुव्हिंग ऑन टू सेकंड, रेफरन्स स्किल्स. मराठीमध्ये याला आपण संदर्भीय कौशल्य असं म्हणतो. संदर्भीय कौशल्य याचा अर्थ, वेन वी स्टडी एनी बुक वी फाइंड दॅट द कंटेंट ऑफ द बुक इज हॅव्हिंग डिफरंट सॉर्ट ऑफ रेफरन्सेस विच आर नॉट देअर इन टू दॅट बुक. आणि अशा प्रकारचे जे संदर्भ असतात ते वेगवेगळ्या ठिकाणी असतात. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, सम रेफरन्सेस आर देअर इन टू लायब्ररी. There are number of books into library and the references are hidden into those books. Secondly, in the recent past few years we find that number of references are there into internet, which we call World Wide Web, in short WWW. So these two storehouses where the references are hidden, we have to search those references, and that we are going to study into this particular unit number 1, which carries 20 marks. Then moving on to a second unit. Unit number 2 is based on business correspondence. व्यावसायिक पत्रव्यवहार असं आपण त्याला म्हणू शकतो. There are different sort of letters written into business correspondence. Number of different sorts of letters are there which are incorporated into our book Synergy. But out of all those letters, we are going to discuss only 4 letters. The first letter is inquiry letter, second is order, third is interview call, and fourth is appointment. So in the lecture based on this business correspondence, we will discuss all these different sort of letters in detail. So this is unit number 2, which carries 20 marks again. Move on to unit number 3. Unit number 3 is having 2 topics. The first topic is editing skill. एडिटिंग स्किल, ज्याला मराठीत आपण संपादकीय कौशल्य असं म्हणू शकतो. When we write any sort of draft, any sort of article, any sort of writing, before going to finalize that writing, we should edit it. And how to edit it? So first of all, you should try to correct the spelling if you commit some spelling mistakes there. Then capital words and especially punctuation marks. Punctuation marks are very important in editing any sort of thing. There are various sort of punctuation marks we study. For example, full stop, then comma, then hyphen, then semicolon, colon, question mark, exclamation mark, and square brackets, apostrophe, quotation marks. All these things are to be incorporated properly into our piece of writing. Then only our writing will become flawless. So editing is very important in our writing. So we are going to discuss editing skill into first topic of unit number 3. Now moving to unit number 3, second part, that is synthesis of sentence. Now this is a part of grammar. As we know very well, transformation of sentences. This is also a sort of transformation of sentences, but here the sentences are like this: simple, complex, and compound. So we will be asked into examination to make the complex sentence or compound sentence from simple sentences, and vice versa, like this. So this is the second part of our unit number 3, synthesis of sentences. One more thing, that when we are going to study synthesis of sentences, before that we have also we have to study what are the clauses. Unless and until we don't study clauses, we cannot solve this question of synthesis of sentences. We are going to discuss all these things in detail into our independent video lecture of synthesis of sentences. Moving on to last and the final unit of our syllabus, that is unit number 4. Again, this unit carries 20 marks. There are 2 questions based on unit number 1. The first question is report writing. Last year in BA second year we studied newspaper report, or which is also known as journalistic report. This time we are going to study report writing and especially official report. कार्यालयीन अहवाल असा आपण त्याला म्हणू शकतो. We are going to study official report into this particular unit. The first part of unit number 1 is report writing, and the second part is essay writing. Now essay writing again is not new area for all of us. We have been writing essay right from the childhood. दैनंदिन जीवनामध्ये आढळणारे जे विषय असतात त्यावर आधारित आपल्याला एसे रायटिंग करायचं आहे. दिस इज द लॉंगेस्ट क्वेश्चन इन युअर सिलेबस which carries 10 marks, and you have to answer this question in more than 200 words. So this is unit number 4. Moving on to scheme of examination. Question number 1A is based on question number 1A and B. These two questions are based on reference. Question number 1A is based on speeches, and question number B is based on reference skill, and both these topics are the part of unit number 1. This is long answer question. You have to answer the question in 150 words. There are two questions based on speeches, and internal choice is there. So either you have to answer any one question based on speeches, which carries 10 marks. In the same way, there will be internal choice in the second question also, that is question number A, question number 1B, based on reference skills. Either you have to answer any one question based on reference skills. Then question number 2. Question number 2 is based on unit number 2, that is business correspondence. As we discussed earlier, there are 4 sort of letters. Again, those 4 letters are divided into 2 parts, letter of inquiry and letter of order. The question number 2A is based on letter of inquiry or letter of order. So 2 questions will be there, and you have to answer any one question out of these 2 questions, which is question number 2A, carries 10 marks. In the same way, the third sort of letter and 4, that is interview call letter and letter of appointment, that is question number 2B. You have to answer any one question based on either interview call letter or letter of appointment. Again, this question will carry 10 marks. This way, question number 2 is based on second unit, that is business correspondence, and it will carry 20 marks. Moving further to the question number 3. Question number 3, A and B, these 2 questions again are having different sort of pattern. You will find that there will be 10 questions based on third unit and the first part of third unit, that is editing skill, and there will be 10 question. Out of 10 you have to answer any 7 question. Each question will carry 2 marks, so altogether 7 into 2 becomes 14 marks based on editing skill. In the same way, there will be 6 questions, and you have to answer any 3 questions out of 6 based on the second part of unit number 3, that is reference skill. The same way, there will be 2 marks on each question, so 3 into 2 is equal to 6 marks. So altogether on unit number 3, 14 plus 6 is equal to 20 marks based on unit number 3, editing skill and reference skills. And the last and the final question of our syllabus, question number 4A, is based on official report. Again, there is internal choice. You have to write any one question based on official report. In the same way, question number 4B is essay writing. There will be 4 different subjects, out of which you have to write essay in more than 200 words based on any essay. So again, this question will carry 10 marks. So friends, in this way, our question paper will be based on 4 units, and each unit will carry 20 marks. So altogether 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20, that becomes 80 marks question paper. And this is the detail of syllabus as well as pattern of question paper as well as unitization. So friends, thank you so much for your kind listening. Thank you once again.